Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. I want to remind you that my neighbor does have a new roof going on their home today. So if you are hearing compressors or hammers, nails going into the roof, that is what it is. And so you may or may not be able to hear that, but I wanted to, the Digital Asset Investor has to proceed regardless of the conditions, whether that's the market or roofs being put on houses. I will be here. I wanted to get this first piece. I wanted to give some credit here to Jerry V. Hall, who is an active XRP community member at Jerry V. Hall 1. He sent me this. Now this is very interesting. What this is this is an investment platform. We've talked about tokenization of stocks, like public stocks like Facebook and Tesla and things like this. What this is, it's bank, this is bnktothefuture.com. But what this is it's a platform that allows people to invest in private companies. And I'm assuming that they allow you to invest in private companies and also on the same platform invest in to digital assets like Bitcoin or XRP. But this is just, I clicked on the trade link. Buy and sell private shares from other investors in a compliant environment. And basically you can go on here and you can buy, I think you might be able to even buy shares in Ripple. I can't remember, don't quote me on that. But some of these companies are like huge companies in the space. So if you're looking to get some exposure in a different way to digital assets and what's coming, this is interesting to look at. I was looking at this thinking about going and signing up. I wouldn't mind being able to buy into some of these. Wouldn't it be not? I don't know if Binance is on here, but can you imagine with all, Ripple is on here. Coinbase is on here. Kraken, Circle. This is something that I believe I'm going to look into. This one right here really interests me. Securitize. I know that Ripple is an investor in Securitize, and they're going to be tokenizing assets, whether it's real estate or whatever. I'm thinking very seriously about going on here and making some investments if I can. I don't know what's involved in getting approved to invest on here, but I think I'm going to look into this. This is fascinating to me. Let's see here. Yeah. So it looks like Ripple is one of the ones that you can get in and out of. What I don't know is if you can move digital currencies like XRP into here and then buy these things with that. But I'll explore this a little bit further and I'll get back to you on that. Moving along, this is from Sergeant Obi-Wan at SGTOBIWAN, Definite XRP Follow. He says UAE-based company with financial network of 18 million customers joins Ripple for cross-border transactions. Wow, another huge partner, and the hits just keep coming. He's right. And I believe the name of the company is Finabler. But, it's like almost every day we see this stuff, people. And so for that reason, a lot of times I don't even try to get bogged down in the articles unless there's something interesting that I saw in them. But this kind of speaks for itself. But Ripple and XRP just keep on moving down the tracks. No matter what kind of FUD comes out on a daily basis, look at the progress. Follow the money, folks. Follow what people are doing, not what they're saying, not what some academic says in an article. You follow the money. If you follow the money, you're always safe. Okay. Next, XRP Crypto Wolf sent me this. A new proposed ETF would invest in BTC futures only as a part of a larger set of investments. Reality, I don't know if he meant Reality Shares ETF Trust filed a Form N1A with the U.S. SEC in partnership with NICE ARCA to launch, no, I guess it is Reality Shares Block Force Global Currency Strategy ETF. It looks like, says an ETF proposal filed Monday would invest in Bitcoin futures and sovereign debt of several developed countries. Well, the only point I would make here, folks, is what I've been telling you, which is you are going to continue not just to see all of the products that you have traditionally seen in finance around digital currencies, but products like this one that are not even invented yet. I mean, that's about as random as it gets. An ETF proposal filed Monday would invest in Bitcoin futures and sovereign debt of several developed countries. That's quite an interesting mixture. But anyway, I thought that was interesting just to illustrate they are going to come up with every kind of financial vehicle you can imagine for the largest asset class in the history of the world, which is digital assets. What will be the largest? Okay, I wanted to go back to this BitTorrent thing, the BTT Airdrop. BitTorrent airdrop program for Tron holders has been initiated. Everything you need to know here. And they linked to a Medium article. And this Medium article basically said they've initiated this, and it could take, and here's the other important thing. The ratio of BTT airdrop is 1 TRX. For every one that you own, you'll get 0.1097. Okay. And then the next thing here I wanted you to know, due to the large amount to be distributed, receiving the tokens may take up to 48 hours, and you may want to connect with the customer support service of the exchanges and wallets supporting our airdrop program, where your TRX are stored if you have any questions. So now you know, somewhere in the next 48 hours, you can go and check on TronScan if yours is on a Ledger Nano S, and you should see your BTT sitting there. Finally, I wanted to show you this article. What we're missing about institutional investment in crypto winter. Now, folks, I want you to listen very closely. I'm about to read to you some of this article here, and I want you to listen closely because it's not a matter of if this is going to happen. It's a matter of when. And I want you to really understand this. They're talking about institutional investors. It says professional investors know the well-established theory called dogs of the Dow. The worst performing stocks of the previous period stand a good chance of shining in the next one. While almost all asset classes performed badly in 2018, crypto's rout was particularly spectacular. Does that qualify it for consideration under the dogs of the Dow theory? Or does it mean that funds have an even wider range than usual of traditional dogs from which to choose? Speaking of dogs, another factor to consider is that institutional investors, more so than retail users, tend to move as a pack, obviously with notable exceptions. While each thinks of itself as an outlier and hopefully smarter than the rest, the truth is that few are brave enough to go against the market sentiment. This means that the wall of institutional money that we hear about may actually be a thing, however elusive. Nevertheless, the growing interest in crypto investment on the part of both traditional institutions and focused market participants, even in a bear market, is a sign that sentiment will turn at some stage. What the trigger will be, nobody really knows. It could be new regulation, a liquid product, or some comforting names adding their market heft to the trend, or something else that we can't yet foresee. It could end up being something as simple as a change in the season. The cold cleanses the surface and hardens the strong, and as any gardening enthusiast knows, plants use the winter for cellular housekeeping. Many need a cold snap to activate the process that will bring spectacular flowers in the spring, which will come eventually. As Hal Borland wrote, "No winter lasts forever. No spring skips its turn." And finally, before I go, I want to show you this picture from Krypto Pilot at Compass_crypto. Can anyone guess where we are? 3 chances. Looks like they're headed for Liechtenstein, and they're holding up their XRP t-shirt. So I want to give a shout out to them. And I will see you in Liechtenstein. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell Krypto Pilot that we'll see him in Liechtenstein before it's over. Thank you for listening.